We believe that the power is in the hands of the people. We can't rely on governments to make the changes because, especially in a UK context, when the government has been complicit in the colonisation of Palestine for over 100 years. Elbit Systems do produce white phosphorus and internationally banned weapons such as cluster munitions as well, and yet they are allowed to operate without trouble here in the UK, and also that their drones have been used in a number of war crimes in Gaza and are used to commit human rights abuses, but they've never faced any harassment or have not been subject to any investigations by the British state or the British police.
These phosphorus incendiary devices are made by Elbit in this country, despite the fact that the UN has banned the use of phosphorus in weapons these days. Elbit should not be allowed to manufacture these devices and carry on making weapons of war on English soil.
Activists from Palestine Action went and climbed onto the roof of Elbit Systems subsidiary in Shenstone. So it's kind of this normal, quaint, sleepy village in the middle of the Midlands, where they have UAV engines, which builds the engines for the drones which are used in Gaza. This is the fourth time we've hit this exact factory. We've hit multiple Elbit sites multiple times since our launch just over 6 months ago. This was the fourth time, and this was the second time people had actually managed to get on the roof. So they got onto the roof of the site, shut down the site for the day, locked the gates down, and then caused damage to the property of Elbit Systems and their windows, and covered the building in red paint to symbolise the bloodshed by this company and by Elbit Systems.
We are climbing onto the roof of the factory, and we're hoping to keep the factory shut for as long as possible. 6
of them are now remain in police custody after being arrested yesterday, but they've done an amazing, tremendous thing and brought a lot of attention. We can see the irony when human rights activists are being subject to such treatment from the police. They've confiscated our passports and they've had them for over 2 weeks now, without lawful excuse to hold them.
These weapons are marketed as battle tested because they're tested on Palestinians.
Our overall goal is to end all UK complicity with Israeli apartheid, so that the way forward is to empower people, is to empower ordinary people to take the power back into their hands and to shut these sites down ourselves until they are gone for good, to send a strong message. And I often think, these weapons, they're not being built in Gaza in front of the Palestinians, they're being built here. So this is where we have to take action to stop the source of oppression, where it starts and where the complicity continues to happen.